Hi, I'm Richard Meyer. I'm the owner of Sensing Solutions and Controls, and part of the controls aspect of our business is Lovato. In fact, they are an excellent producer and have become a significant part of our business. Today I'll be demonstrating the Lovato fuse disconnect, and I'm going to go into several of the technical aspects of it. This is available in 30 to 800 amp UL98 sizes, 600 volt with IEC isolation of 1 kilovolt, IEC recommendations to withstand impulse of 12 kilovolt, auxiliary blocks and a fuse monitoring mode are available, central and left hand orientation for the command pole, the conventional power drop in upper right hand corner of the panel, and then move right to left with the power system. And that is quite common to provide control and motor control from the left to right through the course of your panel. The one thing I'd suggest is when you have a transformer, you mount that down towards the bottom part of your control panel. I've actually seen that mounted up on the upper right hand corner and then move towards the fuse disconnect. That creates a tremendous amount of weight up high. I have actually seen control panels go through the side of a semi rig that was hauling it because there was just too much weight up high. The fuse door opens completely, which makes it a lot easier to take the fuses in and out as opposed to something like that. Generous screw sizes for putting in the screwdriver. Now you only need to torque these to about 7 inch-pounds, but if you can't get a screwdriver in there, that's just an exercise in frustration. The mounting tabs on this are a little bit small. I'm not entirely happy with the thickness and size and width of the Lovato screw tabs. They're certainly sufficient. The Lovato engineers spent a lot of time on R&D, but I'd like to see that a little more robust. You're going to clearly label the different lines, and I would suggest that you use highlighters as well. Yellow for line 1, pink for line 3, black for line 5, etc., etc. The lockout on this obviously goes through the door, and you lift it to provide a lockout tagout. The device here goes into the handle mechanism. The handle mechanism closes, and then it actually cannot be released, so that's very important. On the other side of the door is the alignment mechanism, which guides the pole into there. I completely recommend buying at least one extra alignment disc. These tend to get really beaten up by people not really paying attention, slamming the door, etc. There is also an NFPA lever actuated lockout tagout. That can be handy for people who need to meet that requirement. To save time and opening and locking the panel, needing to manually open and lock the panel, then put it back engaged, I recommend these two devices. These are also manufactured by Lovato. They're IP69K, and you can have either Ethernet or USB 2.0. They come with a very generous length of cable. Typically you would use only one. And it is important when you mount these that you not put it too close to the devices, usually your PLC or your drive, because even though there's a lot of cable here, people will tend to grab the panel and just fling it open, and it will go all the way to the other side, and you'll yank one of these cables right out of your device. Lovato as a company invests about 12% of their total profits back into R&D. They have an R&D center that is relatively new, and they do all their manufacture in Italy. If you have further questions, please reach out to me, Richard, and my email address, subscription, etc., is on our website. You can also find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram.